So hey y'all. um, well, it's day 27, and I'm up here near Levining, California. In the background, that's the Sierra, and just off to my side over this, to my left, is the road that you can take in over Tioga Pass into Yosemite. When I when I was looking at stuff, man, I was looking at campgrounds and everything, and I said, and I mean, I know it's by Yosemite, and I know that they are competitive. But it's, it basically said, hey, it starts to fill up between like 1 and 3. If you get there like before 1, you should be able to get something. But I got here at noon. I drove straight through from Joshua Tree to get up here. Nothing, man. Full. Campgrounds are full. It's a Friday. So, I mean, this is to be expected, I guess, But in any case, Mono Lake behind me. I'm changing gears. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep heading north. And I've got the 2 orienteering events tomorrow and Sunday. So I can reasonably be up to like Tahoe City, which is where the first one is happening. Probably in like 2 to 3 hours, early afternoon. I'm already all gassed up and everything. So I figure I might try to head up there and see if I can find camping, I'll find camping. If not, then I'll just grab a hotel and maybe stay up there for a couple of nights. And what that'll do is that'll give me a chance to, you have to make a reservation to go in this way to Yosemite. So I'm thinking what I'll do is maybe stay in Tahoe City a couple of nights and then pop back up this way. Camp, like base camp somewhere at one of these campgrounds while everybody's going home. If I can get something, hopefully. Because it'd be Sunday evening or something. I might just like do it Monday morning and just drive down. But in any case, going ahead and spend a couple of days up there. Lake Tahoe is supposed to be absolutely stunning, and there's lots of hiking and stuff to get into down there. So I think that is, I think it's a pretty good path. The drive up here has been amazing. I came up on the Eastern Sierra Scenic Byway, and holy crap! I mean, it was a lot of open desert, but then you start getting into the valleys on the east side of the Sierra, and it's just peak after peak after peak, and they're just, it's just unbelievable. And I kept wanting to like shoot more stuff, and I don't even know if the stuff I got is usable, because I was trying to like drive on the highway and then like also be like, and like, I gotta get it. There's an alarm going off. Siren. Yeah. Oh man. But the temperatures are perfect. It's a little, I can feel some sun on me, but it's been relatively overcast all day, keeping it down. And I don't care. You know what? It could be 1,000 degrees. It's so friggin' beautiful here that I just can't be bothered to worry about that. So, all right. Without any further ado, I think what I'm gonna do is I might pop into this like station over here and see if I can get a solid snack. I've been eating gorp and beef jerky all morning. I had a Cliff Bar for breakfast, so I could stand to do something slightly more solid and get myself up to Tahoe, man. Yeah, a lot of driving, but I'll have a couple of days where I won't be like doing any driving except to go to the events. So, all right, man. Let's see what we can do. Well, what's up, y'all? It's a nice loud afternoon on this bike path in Tahoe City. uh, this turned out to be a much longer day than I would have liked. I think 10 hours of driving, which is about 6 hours more driving than I would have wanted to do. I was prepared to do 6, and I muscled it out to get up there to the campgrounds. And I didn't even stop for a lot of views. I wish that I had, because now I'm like, in hindsight, you know, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, you know, I could have known that the campgrounds by Yosemite on a Friday were going to be soaked up super early. Hold on. I keep getting distracted because, look. Aspens blowing in the breeze, man. It's like fireworks. But anyways, I've made it to Tahoe. So far, my judgment of Tahoe, having never been here before, is that it is a lot of too much, too many people. It's too busy, too crazy, and too heckin' beautiful to be believed. It is absolutely gorgeous. The smell in the air is unbelievable. Worth every penny that I spent on the place that I'm staying at, which would make an accountant blush, but totally worth it. 2 orienteering events. I got one tomorrow morning, and the place I'm staying at is not far from where that's at, so that's kind of cool. And then the following day, I have another one, and it's about maybe a 20 or 30 minute drive, but it's not that far. So, but that's going to be a long one. That's going to take a lot of juice out of me. So we'll see what happens. I didn't book another hotel. I didn't book my hotel room for a third night because I wanted to see about maybe, I don't know, camping. Considering what I paid. I'd like to do some camping, but depending on how I feel, I might just fork out for a third night. I think a vacation adventure is the perfect time for a treat yourself moment, so I might treat myself. What else to tell you right now? Not much. Temperature is perfect. The smell is perfect. I'm going to get some food because all I've had today is gorp and beef jerky and a Cliff Bar. I said I was going to get something substantial, and I didn't do it. I fed myself on beautiful views driving from Mono Lake up here, and hopefully you like the views that I captured. Tried to capture as many as I could without just like parking every 5 feet. And shit, that's about it, man. That's about it. I will, if I get out on the trail this afternoon, I'll capture a little bit more, but it might not happen. If it doesn't, we'll get an end of the day report. Something, I don't know, man. This might be my only hike right now. But I mean, look at these pine trees, man. Look at that. I don't care about the cars. I can't even smell the cars over the pine. I mean, it's absolutely, oh, it's the best. Anyways, my arm's getting tired. So I'm gonna turn this off and focus on getting down here where the food's at, so I can get some food in my belly. Get that eat on. Yeah. All right. Smell you later. Look, I want y'all to see something up there on the top of that tree. Look at the size of those pine cones hanging off, man. Those things are huge. Those things would knock you out, man. Ah. I was getting bit by a bug. Fortunately, not getting knocked out by one of those pine cones. That's all I need right now, get brained. Ugh. Alright, y'all. I'm back at the room. I went and got some dinner. I had some like mac and cheese and some kale salad. Well, something to power me up. I actually have some leftover mac and cheese in the fridge. So I got my carbs in for tomorrow, and I'll have a little bit extra for whenever I'm done, or maybe for breakfast. Probably not for breakfast, but we'll see. I don't know. Hey man, crazier things have happened. What can I say? It's been a great day. Watching some Olympics and chilling. And so, you know, I didn't get as much hiking in as I wanted, but it was like, I think I probably got like 3 or 4 miles. It may not be that far. It felt like it, I think, just because of the altitude, and I'm starting to like, you know, my body's acclimating. Which I felt a lot, because on the way back, actually, it started to rain on me. And I had like my phone and my battery in a bag in one hand, and I had like this mac and cheese in the other hand, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta go. So I like just tucked them up, you know, like I was running back, and I just started like barreling down the bike path. So I actually ran almost all the way back here, and felt it. Felt the lack of oxygen, but I'm excited for tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to try and get some footage of it with the phone, and tomorrow I'm going to use my new camera with my chest strap and do like a full filming of it, which will end up being its own video. So for anyone who's interested in seeing what that looks like, then that'll be up at some point. Probably tonight before I go to bed. I'm going to take some time, excuse me, and figure out how to transfer the files or process them or whatever from the camera to my phone, so I can start using that more, because I want to use it. It's got some great features, but I think for anyone who is curious whatsoever, I think probably I'm going to continue doing the bulk of my footage with my phone, since it has a lot more flexibility, and it's going to allow me to do like more creative shots. Use that other camera for orienteering, maybe some hiking stuff. I was actually thinking it might be really cool for some of these drives when I'm doing scenic drives. I brought it with me, but I didn't put it on yet. I have like a mount for it for my dash. So I can make it like a dash cam, and I can have some like really like rock steady good driving footage. Some of these areas I just want to like hold my phone out. When I was going up and over Monitor Pass today, it was just unbelievable, and I wanted to film the whole thing, and if I had the camera set up, maybe I could have and done like a time lapse of it or something. I don't know. The world is my oyster when it comes to filming options. The rest of that, we're not gonna worry about it. It'll become smoke and mirrors, and you'll see it all on the back end. But that's the end for today. So I'm gonna start working on putting this together and getting it out for you, and start prepping myself for a weekend of orienteering. All right, well, have a great night from Lake Tahoe. Deuces.